Hello everyone and welcome back to another hardcore video. This section of my castle has been a huge work in progress for a while now, but today we're going to finish it up by adding a cozy bookshop. And a new bookshop will mean that I will finally have all of the enchanted books I could ever need. So if you're ready for some cozy Minecraft building, then definitely be sure to like and subscribe, and let's go ahead and jump on into the video. In last episode, we built this haunted chateau, which of course houses our villager breeder and also a zombie purification system. To start off today's episode, I want to move all of these villagers, which have been zombie purified, over to our village. They will eventually be farmers, and I'll be able to trade them pumpkins and melons to get emeralds to be able to buy all of the books that I'm going to get today. So that being said, we need to actually transport these villagers over to the village, and I'm going to use our ghast friends to help us with that. They always hang out underneath the clouds, which is kind of the most annoying thing ever. Oh, it's been a second since I've ridden a ghast. The lead definitely fell down there. Guess I don't need it anymore. Can we take a second to appreciate how cool this build looks? I am really quite happy with it. But now we need to get these villagers inside of the boats so then I can lead them with the ghast. I brought a bunch of composters with me, so hopefully that will help me transport them. Oh wait, this is perfect. Oh, look at that. They have fell beautifully for my trap. That actually worked so much better than I thought it was ever going to. Now I have to remember how to do this. So if I lead the boats and bring the ghast over here and hop on the ghast, are they flying? Oh, they are beautiful. This went so much better than the first time that I tried to transport villagers. Now for the very long journey over to the village. Almost there. And here we are. We have made it. Welcome to the village, villagers. In the meantime, we will attach the ghast here so that he doesn't get too far away. Of course, we do already have one villager here. This is our mending villager. He is not zombie purified, so his prices are very expensive. Now to add the farmer villagers to the stalls. We have 3 empty stalls and 3 villagers. Oh, no. No. What are you trying to be? So sorry. I already have plans for you. Everything was already planned out before you were even born. Unfortunately, it is social hour, so he's going to be a bit difficult until the next day. Good morning, villager. Are you ready to cooperate now? I think the answer is no. I believe in you. You've got it. There he goes. No. Go back in. Go back in. Where are you going? Go. Perfect. Oh, wait. I'm supposed to place a stair there. Perfect. Your choices are potatoes and wheat to trade with. I don't have carrots or beetroot. Perfect. That'll work. So his trades are locked in. Let's get the other 2 villagers in these pens. Pens sounds bad. Maybe I should say stalls instead. Beautiful. Oh, you all are so much better than your friend. Such nice villagers. I'm going to try to level them up a couple of times so that hopefully we can unlock the pumpkin and melon trade. Though I really don't have that many crops. So let's try to get a little bit more wheat and a couple more potatoes. Of course, I do have a pumpkin and melon farm. So once I unlock that trade, then we're going to be able to get unlimited emeralds. Villagers, I have arrived with more wheat and potatoes. Let's see how much we can level them up. Looks like not very much, but I can spend the emeralds to get pumpkin pie. It is the season for pumpkin pie after all. Oh, and he wants pumpkins. Oh, I didn't even notice that. This is perfect. All of the villagers can now accept pumpkins or melons. So we now have a good way to get emeralds for our future enchanted books. So I am going to head slowly over to the Sky Temple, drop off this little ghast guy, and then we can get started building our bookshop. I did go ahead and collect all of the materials that I'm going to need for this bookshop in between episodes. And of course, the bookshop is going to go on top of our castle wall, and I believe this is going to be the last build for the castle wall. So we'll probably build the bookshop here in the center, and then we are going to have some extra stalls around, and that is where all of the librarian villagers are going to go. We also have more stalls here on the top castle wall that we could eventually add more villagers to if we wanted to. Let me start off by mapping things out and figuring out exactly where I want to place this build. If we place it right here, then we may actually be able to fit a build on the opposite side, but that will be a problem for future me. Right now, I want to get the bookshop in. We're going to be using the same block palette as we have with the rest of the builds here on this castle wall. So lots of brick mixed with granite for the lower walls. I want to have a nice porch leading to the front door with big open windows on the front wall. And I just barely had enough bricks and granite for that. I need to get a mason villager so bad. But now on to the top story and getting these pillars in. I wanted the top story of this build to kind of stick out from the bottom story. So kind of like we've done with the rest of these builds, but only on the front section will it stick out. We'll do the same roof design that we've done with the rest of the builds on the castle wall. Whenever I'm trying to come up with a new build idea, usually I'll have some kind of vague shape or new build technique that I want to try. So for this build, for example, I of course wanted the top level to kind of hang out over the lower level. So I did that, and then I kind of went from there. Because of the way I did that, it kind of created this little perfect planter box here. Sometimes the build will kind of just build itself, and then we have this really boring stripe of spruce plank, and I figured it would look better if we covered that with trapdoors. So again, it's really kind of just building itself here. Here is what this front wall is looking like so far, and then up here I want to place a really big window, kind of like those triangle windows that sometimes you see in roofs, though that is not something that you can do in Minecraft. So instead, we're just going to place some glass blocks inside. Now to fill in the side walls, add a little bit of detail, and we'll do the same thing that we did with the front wall to the back wall. The build is almost finished. We just have a few more detail bits to add. So let's fill all of the windows with window panes. These little spots up here are just screaming for a little lamp. So we're going to place a dark oak trapdoor, a fence, and then a little lantern. I want to place some gates right here on top of the door. And speaking of door, we should probably add one of those. Over here, we'll add some more fence and gate details with a little lantern. Though I am going to have to get more spruce wood. I underestimated by a long shot how much spruce wood I was going to need. So I guess we'll take a little trip over to our tree farm. Thankfully, we already have some spruce trees ready to go. Now that I have spruce wood, I can finish up the build. Of course, this is a bookshop, so I want to add a book sign. We have some chiseled bookshelves here, and I'm just going to randomly place some books around. I love the little pop of color this adds, and I love how it's not all just the same like it would be with a normal bookshelf. Like, look how cute that is. And there is our completed bookshop. I think this build is so cute, and it goes so well with the rest of the builds up here. Now, I mentioned that we do have an empty space here, and if I just leave it empty, I think it's going to feel empty. A build can very clearly fit here, so I kind of do want to fit one here, and I do want to finish this castle wall in today's episode. So that being said, I'm going to be building the same exact build over on this side. I think that's going to work well because this little tower here is going to split the two builds, and I will mirror it, so we'll have this little section on the inside of the build, so it'll be kind of flip-flopped. I did actually go ahead and collect a bunch more brick and granite. We're definitely going to need it. I am not actually going to furnish the build quite yet, but I do really need a masonry. So I think in the future, this build will be our masonry build and it'll be built and ready to go. So as soon as I get some mason villagers, we will definitely be filling this build. But you've already seen me build this build one time, so I'm just going to quickly get the build in again. I did change up a couple of details with the second build. So the bones of the build are the same, but it looks just a wee bit different. Then after I finished with that build, I did hop on stream to decorate the castle wall. There's a lot of empty areas that need to be filled in, so I just built some bits and bobs around. I also did the downstairs of the bookshop interior, but let me actually hop into game so you can see what everything looks like. I have been very busy building, so let me show you everything that I have been up to, starting with our new masonry. I'm so happy that I have this build up here. I feel like it really helps fill out the castle wall, and it now looks so full of builds, which is so cool. I'm not going to do the interior quite yet. I want to wait until we actually have mason villagers. But moving on to the decorations that I have added to the castle wall, we of course have lots of stalls to actually place our librarian villagers in. I have a fountain here which fills out this big open area very nicely, and then lots of little clutter bits around with some hay bales and lanterns and chests and so on and so forth. And then we have a couple of planters which add so much color to this area, and I'm really happy with how they look. Oh yeah, and then we have a couple of wagons. I have one here beside of the bookshop, and then I think here beside of the masonry, yes, 2 little wagons, and I filled this one with some stone bits, and then our bookshop one has some book bits. We have a couple of little bookshelves and such. Then lastly, on to the interior of the bookshop, I did go ahead and do the downstairs of the bookshop. We have lots of bookshelves. That was the big thing that I wanted to add with this bookshop, is so many bookshelves. I wanted it to feel very cramped in here and like we fit as many books as we possibly could in this tiny little place. Then here is where we are actually going to stock our enchanted books. I figured that this little closet off to the left could be the secret book area that you have to ask for special access. The door is probably locked or something, and you have to ask the bookseller to be able to get in here to look at all of the secret dangerous books. I've never used an enchanting table before for a decoration, but I did here and it looks pretty cool. I'm happy with it. And we do actually have access to the upstairs, though I did not decorate it, and I'm not going to because I don't feel like it right now. I've done so much decorating in this episode, so I'm just going to leave it all at that. But now that everything is ready for the villagers, let's go ahead and start breeding and zombie purifying villagers, our favorite thing. If it's anything like last time, it's going to be utter chaos. Though before I get started, I actually need to heal my elytra. Soon enough, though, I'm not going to have to heal it as often as I do now whenever I get Unbreaking 3. I'm so excited. The elytra breaks literally so fast without Unbreaking 3, and by the end of today's episode, we will have Unbreaking 3. I'm so excited. Hello, Cornelius. How you doing? Beautiful, beautiful. We have a nice shiny new elytra. Well, almost shiny new. I'm telling you, it breaks so fast. Lastly, we just need some golden apples, some boats, because that's my only way of controlling villagers. And then we'll need a couple of leads. I'm going to go ahead and get a ghast, and I'll just park him over by the haunted chateau. Then whenever the villagers are ready, we will have their means of transportation ready as well, and we can fly straight over to the castle. All right, let's see what's going on with these here villagers. We have 1. Oh, and we have a guy there too. I want a total of 5 villagers, I think. Oh, and there's 1 in here. I also hear some baby villagers too. We got lots going on in here. I am so not ready for all these shenanigans. Stop spinning. Why? Why? I think what I'll do is I'll turn each villager into a zombie, of course. Oh, break the glass because I didn't have my silk touch pickaxe out. Hurt myself in the process of getting the villager back into the chamber. Will zombie purify them? And then this is the big brain move, okay? Are you listening? So that the villagers don't start to get mixed up, I'm going to place down chest boats so that only one villager can go inside of the boat. Why didn't I think of that before? I have no idea. Oh my goodness, little itty bitty baby villager just right there. This is still going to take actually forever, but I think it's going to work a little bit better than it did last time. So let's do this thing, shall we? Get in the room. The villagers are all purified, and I'm just bringing the last few villagers over to the bookshop. I did already bring 3 villagers over there just because the villagers, of course, were having a difficult time breeding. As we know, my villager breeder is a little bit janky, to say the least. We have arrived with the villagers. We just have to safely land. I'm always afraid that they're going to like suffocate or something, but it seems to work pretty well, honestly. Oh, I just attached the gas to the boat. I did not mean to do that. I don't know how to unattach him. I guess you'll just hang out here. Now to start re-rolling trades forever. And they're probably going to be very difficult or not. Or they'll be lovely. Can you like accept the job, please? No, 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 no. No, stop it. I think that this is going to be a little bit more difficult than I was hoping it was going to be because there's barrels inside of the tavern and they want to be a barrel person, but I don't want them to be a barrel person. Please get out of the corner. We're not dealing with this. Absolutely not. Anyway, there are 3 main enchants that I'm looking for. Unbreaking 3, protection 4, and efficiency 5. And then of course I have 2 more villagers and then 2 more stalls. So for those 2 other villagers, I was actually thinking about doing silk touch, so this is perfect. And then maybe infinity for the other villager, but we'll go ahead and lock in the silk touch boy. Please go. Please go. Please go. Beautiful. You're doing so well. No, just a little bit further. Yay. Now to just do that 4 more times. Can't be that bad, right? Where are you going? Where are you going? Okay, that's cool. Protection 4, that was actually so fast. Now I just need you to nicely go in the pen. Yes, 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 close. So 2 out of 5, not bad. Ooh, I'm breaking 3. Oh, for 1 emerald, that's so good. Only 2 more villagers to go. Wait, efficiency 5 for 1 emerald? Isn't that like so good? You've got it. You've got it. Are you actually in there? I think so. No, he literally just walked right through the trapdoor. Last villager, we've got this. And actually, I don't really know what I want this villager to trade me. Definitely not breach 4. Don't even know what that is. I know it's for the mace, but like, what does it do? I don't know. I was originally thinking infinity, but I might just get whatever trade I get first that looks best. So feather falling 4 could also be kind of nice because I still don't have feather falling 4 in my boots. I don't know. Let's just see what we get, shall we? Ooh, feather falling 2. No. Ooh, infinity. I mean, might as well get it. I don't know what else to get, and infinity sounds fine to me. Now I want to write on all of the hanging signs what the villagers trade, and I guess I'll paste the little swirly stars. The last thing that we need to do is get a couple of each book, and then I can go inside of our bookshop and actually stock the bookshop with all of the enchanted books I could ever need. I know it is completely pointless to pre-purchase the books and then stock the bookshop, but it just feels kind of cute, kind of cozy, so I like to do it. Same thing with my iron shop. There's no reason for me to stock it, but I kind of like to. I guess it just makes my world feel more alive to actually have the shops be purposeful. And I'll go ahead and place some extra books here and emeralds so that I can continue to purchase more if I need any more enchanted books. And let's actually shop our bookshop a little bit. It looks like we're going to need 2 protection 4 books. I will go ahead and grab 2 unbreaking 3 books. And I'll grab another one as well so that we can make ourselves a really good diamond shovel. You all know that I have been needing one of those for a very long time. And then we'll need a bunch of efficiency 5 for quite literally all of our tools. And that is going to do it for our castle wall. I will drop off our ghast friend in a bit. But now to head over to the enchanting tower to actually put these enchants on my gear. This is such an exciting moment for me. I'm so excited to get all of the enchants on my gear. We'll start off with getting efficiency 5. Oh my goodness, 12 levels. I didn't even notice that. That is actually insane. Anyway, we need protection 4 on our leggings, unbreaking 3 on our helmet, and then of course our lighter as well. Ooh, and protection 4 on our boots. That quite literally took all of my levels. I was on level 71 and now I'm on level 19. I am just going to put mending and unbreaking 3 on this diamond shovel. I find that I don't really like efficiency shovels whenever I'm trying to terraform. They're great if I'm trying to gather a bunch of blocks, but this shovel is going to be really good for just general use. And then I can make another shovel for gathering blocks like sand. But I now have officially pretty much maxed out gear. You almost can't get better than this. Obviously, I could have different variations of tools, like a silk touch shovel and then just a regular shovel, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. I'm happy with what I have. And then also this castle wall is officially finished and I think it looks amazing. This looks so good. Everything came together so nicely and just this whole mountain looks incredible. I'm so happy with all of the work that I've been able to do and I built this. Hello. I think I did so good. I'm so happy with it. But I am going to go ahead and wrap this episode up here. I hope that you have enjoyed it. If you haven't already, then definitely be sure to like and subscribe. I hope that you all are having a lovely day and thank you so much for watching. Bye. No. Then once the villagers come over here. Then once the villagers are ready, whenever the villagers are ready, we will just be able to bring them right over. What am I trying to say? Then whenever the villagers are ready, we will have their mode of transportation. Then whenever the villagers are ready, we will have their means of, oh, did not mean to do that. Oh my gosh. Oh, can you unchest a chest boat? Can I not do that? Can I please do that somehow? Wow. Oh, that's so cool. I'm so glad I did that. I've wasted a whole day just waiting for them to move. I am feeling violent things towards you right now. What are you trying to be? Absolutely not, you stinky piece of poo-poo. No, I literally hate you. Do not just fall off. Oh my goodness, be so careful. What are you doing? No, he literally just walked right through the trapdoor. Buddy. Efficiency 5.
Narrator.
No, I did not mean to do that. How do I stop
Narrator.
it?
Narrates chat.
No.
Narrator.
Thank you. And that will about do it for our little castle wall. Let's head over to hello. They're great if I'm trying to gavel. It treats me and how no other boys compete.